Hello, everybody. I'm back. You guys probably didn't know I was gone, but I was. I'm on vacation. And for my vacation, I went to visit my mother. She's doing fine, thank you very much. It was also my birthday yesterday. Went to the keg and had a subpar meal. Not gonna lie to you, for those of you who are in Red Deer, Alberta, your keg can go fuck itself. It was decidedly average. I think I gave it a better review at the time, but looking back on it, see, here's the problem. It's not that it was bad. It's not that it was bad at all. It was a decent meal. But the keg prides itself on being this steakhouse. Yeah, it's like a Ruth Chris almost. Not quite as, probably one step down from, but still. Like it was a $40 steak with like garlic mashed potatoes and some seasonal bullshit they throw on the side. They don't even want to call it a side, they call it a garnish, you know what I mean? I think I gotta do one more. And the prime rib was okay. And it shouldn't be okay, it should be amazing. Anytime you call yourself a steakhouse, especially if you call yourself a steakhouse and bar, you better have good drinks too. That's the other thing. They had Heineken was the only thing other than domestic fucking whatever beers. Which is bullshit. I got some, I don't know if you can tell, I got some sun. Got a little bit of a burn. It's peeling a little bit. Peeling like right here, so that's unfortunate. I think you can kind of see how whitey. I'm wearing the red shirt, so that doesn't help. I got. See, it starts to go white up here, but I got it right down. So yeah, we got a lot of sun. It was sunny all, like a couple spot showers, but it was sunny all week. So like, what better way? And it's only Wednesday today, so I still got the rest of the week. I got no more jockeys Friday. We're gonna do Friday no more jockeys because comedy of errors. I thought it was gonna be Saturday afternoon. I didn't even look at the date, but Saf put the 26th on the actual, the 25th on our little, because we get a little group chat. It's going to be Ivy, myself, and of course Saffron. So that's going to be Friday, not Saturday. It's going to be Friday night. I believe it's going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern, which I believe is 4 p.m. where I'm at. I'll just show up at 4 p.m. and hope that's what it is. So poor Saf's he's going to drink and get drunk, and then the next day he's going to have to do the podcast. So that's going to hurt his soul a little bit, but God bless him. He put the wrong date. I couldn't do Saturdays evenings, which is why I thought it was Saturday afternoon. Ivy thought it was Friday because that was the date on. She's got a grad to go to. Not hers, I assume. It's probably a cousin, a niece, a nephew, something like that. By the way, also, my niece, my 13-year-old niece just graduated from grade 8. And that's a thing, right? Because she's now into high school next year. So that was cool. I'm not showing pictures because internet's full of perverts. And she just started wearing makeup and it freaks me out a little bit. I get a little bit of like, I'm too far away. I'm 2 provinces away. So if I have to murder someone, that's a long drive. That's all, it's a long drive if I have to murder some dude. Be he a 13-year-old boy with good intentions or any person, male or female, with bad intentions, either or. That's a long way to drive for murder. I just feel like, maybe once COVID is lifted and I can just jump on a plane. I mean, I got good air miles, so I can do that once. But I don't want to go on a plane because then you got to quarantine and all that crap. And so long story short, no pictures of my niece, she's a little cutie and it's scaring me. What else happened? My best friends back home. I didn't get to see them this trip. Probably gonna go see them in August for my next vacation, my next week off. But her daughter, their daughter, is also graduating, grade 12. So that's a big thing tomorrow. And so big deal. Like I said, my birthday yesterday. Maybe, I don't know, it depends on, it's 9 o'clock. So you probably won't get this till Thursday, in which case it was Tuesday. I will be streaming Friday for sure after No More Jockeys. So that'll be my post-birthday stream. We'll probably do some convoluted drinking games to get me drunk and make you guys sub to me in order to make me pay. I don't think I'll do a shot of sub because I watched Farting Cows do a shot of sub and I think he got liver poisoning. I think that might have been the last time anyone's seen him. other than occasional comments on my videos, I haven't seen them since. So I don't think that's a good idea, but maybe we'll do like, I have a 2-ounce Disney shooter glass, so maybe we'll do every 5 subs like a 2-ouncer boom of like something. I got some Canadian whiskey we can shoot, some decent stuff. We'll throw in the freezer, get it nice and chilled, bring it up here. We'll do something like that. Anyway, that'll be on Twitch Friday nights. I was thinking about doing it tomorrow night, but I don't know. I think I just want to have I want my vacation. What else we got going on? My mom's doing good. She needs hip surgery, unfortunately. So she's going to go to a private clinic and just see what's happening. Otherwise, she'll get it done through the public system. Canada, we have public, so she can get it done free. She's willing to pay if it can alleviate the pain. She's in a bit of a pain. But other than that, I mean, she's pretty spry considering. My stepdad's doing pretty good as well. My extended family, of course, they've all had COVID because in Alberta, they don't understand what it means to do anything related to prevention, apparently. None of them see this, so I'm safe and shit talking them all. Come on, Collicuts, get better! And I can say their last name because if you look up Collicut in Red Deer, it's like the richest family, perhaps one of anyway, the richest families in Red Deer. It's not them. It's the wrong ones. But you know, I'm pretty safe in not doxing them. So what else for raid? What do we got going on for raid? My main account's doing not so bad. I have a nice auto run account. I did the last time this was up. I exclusively farmed Griffin for Guardian. I have one pretty decent set of Guardians, so I decided this time to go for the other dragon. I don't remember what it's called, but the one that drops the lifesteal with extras, with benefits. Lifesteal with benefits? I don't know. So I figured I should farm some of that stuff. Why not? Part of me feels like I should be farming the poison dude. Spider? Nether? No. Is it the Nether spider? I don't know. Anyway. But I hate that. I hate that one. It's just such a pain in the ass. Because you pretty much have to focus the damage. Anyway, I can actually auto the top, the last one, but it's like a 12-minute and it's not 100%. And I mean, not that it matters if it's 100%, but it's a bit of pain in the ass. Oh my god, this is 2 out of 4 brews. I just need 3 wins. Brews. We're up to level 18. I don't know if I did this already, but we're up to level 18. We can auto farm 18 now. I've now taken Elaine out of my clan boss team officially, and I've started re-gearing her out of lifesteal, and we're working on it, but I'm trying to get her to have just max damage so I can bring her back to the arena, mainly because I need, as you can see, she's got lifesteal. I need my Sinesha to have lifesteal for the spider. I think I can manual 14, but I don't want a manual spider, and it doesn't get me anything, really. So we're staying on 13 here and just trying to get... I got a 4-star crit damage. That's how desperate I was for Elaine. But that's really what we're just looking for. We're looking for, obviously, banners. I think War Maiden has an accuracy banner, and Bane has one. Still no legendaries. I might be able to sneak peek. I mean, I know this is free to play Friday. No, it's not free to play Friday. That's what it's called. This week in free to play. You see there, 5 for 11. I'm just. I do click. I don't have to click on the boss, but it speeds it up by a couple minutes, just so. But pretty easy team. By the way, for those of you, I know this is like totally not free to play, but a lot of people shit on Manaya without Cornor. I'm going to give you a hot take. Cornor is worse than Manaya by themselves. Together they work. They're probably one of the most synergistic pairs behind probably the Rotos Siphi combo. But I think their synergy, because you get counter attack on every hit. You get she revives herself. You got a lot of added value out of the two of them being together. But honestly, she's so underrated here because you need to be able to survive, and all she's doing is putting up shields, healing. Everything she does heals, so you put counter attack up, her A1 puts up a 15% heal on the person with the least amount of health. See, she's already got one on herself. It doesn't really matter in this round, but just the point of it is, she's always putting up heal, right? So you got so many heals going on. So even if you get really bad RNG, you get triple crit on a champion, they've all got reasonable health you can see in there. You're not going to lose anyone. And I think she's very underrated. I actually didn't use her for this originally, but I used her on the level 120 boss on hard. And yeah, she was the only reason why I got through it. So, and then we just do this, just to speed it up. But I think she's very underrated. I think she puts up a block debuffs as well. I mean, here I don't need it because Brogny's got the 2-turn. But she puts up the shields. She's got a 15k heal on her A2, I think it is. And then she's got the continuous heal. You'll see her put them up all the time. And then with counterattack, she's even more point because now she's just counterattacking. Look, another continuous heal, right? So she's got 2 on herself. As other champions take damage, she's going to put those on them, and it's such a great ability. It's so underrated right now, right? Like she's got she's got 3. Like she gets half of her health back every turn, right? So I thought I'd mention that. Anyway, we can get out of that. Speed, well. See, I hate free to play because should be a sell, but because it's got speed on it, even though it's attack, not defense, we probably have to keep it just to make sure. Let's see what we got. Boom. What else we got? 20 turns against the Demon Lord. Yeah, we'll try it. I don't know if I can do. So we sometimes 2 key, sometimes 3 key. This should be a 2 key because I think we only have her as weak affinity and we have 3 strong affinity. But all of them are mastered up now. I don't think Fane, if she was with her mastery, she wasn't 60. Either way, but we got her fully done, fully good to go now. By the way, the Dragon Dungeon is a load of shit. I don't know if you guys knew that. It's that 2-time drop thing. I have run 2k energy. I've gotten a lot of energy on this account from dailies, and I saved some up because I knew it was coming. And me no like it. Me no. Oh, you know what I need? I need a banner for Coffin Smasher. He is bannerless accuracy. He's got an HP banner on him, so could really use that. I'm pretty sure the rest of these have an accuracy. Maybe not Frozen Banshee, actually. Can't remember. Did I get it? Undead? Man. I don't know. You know? What else we got to talk about today? For those of you in Canada or just, you know, fucking interested, I don't know why you would be, but God bless you. Alberta is going full steam ahead. Starting July 1st, which means complete maskless, complete full capacity. Individual business can make their own decisions, like public pool systems in Red Deer. I think it's by county or by district, but they're going 50%, 75, 100% over a couple weeks succession, just to make sure that there's a big outbreak in Red Deer. But you know, I might not be fine. They're a couple of weeks ahead of us in the vaccination. I'm good next week. Next week they open up vaccination for all ages, so I will get my second shot on Tuesday. I don't know, whenever I'm allowed. So I'll do that. That'll be nice. And then 2 weeks after that, I should be good to go. And I think July 11th we are looking at removing masks from our restrictions. I don't know the exacts. I haven't read the exact thing, but I think they're opening capacity at first and then they're dropping masks shortly thereafter, but I honestly haven't looked at it. Probably should, seeing I could work in this godforsaken place. Let's see. COVID. It'd be so nice. I'm done with COVID. And I know there's a lot of meme around it. I agree. I don't agree. You're an asshole. I'm an asshole. Everyone's gonna die. No one's gonna die. It's a hoax. It's not a hoax. Your mom's a hoax. I don't know. Everything's out there. But I don't care, right? What I do know is that I want to know what I can do right now. That's what I want to know. So that's what I care about. 32 new cases. That's the lowest we've had in forever. So that's a good sign. 32 new cases, 64 recoveries, 1 new death. They have a status of population vaccinations. So 84% of our 80 plus, 79% of our 70, 79, 60, 69, 63. This is second dose, by the way. 50 to 59, 38%, 40 to 49, 20%, that's part of my group. 30 to 39, 11%. Oh shit, 18 to 29, 7%. And 12 to 17, 1%. But half of them have had their first dose, so that's good. That's good. Second dose schedule starting tomorrow. Oh, starting tomorrow. I lied. Starting tomorrow. So I'll book something somewhere. Oh, I got mine. It says I'm eligible on the 21st, but that's bullshit. Because it wasn't open to me. Oh, maybe it was open to me. I don't know. Who knows? Here, we'll replay this. Anyway, I was April 29th, so either way, I'm good. What else what other fancy shit do we got going here? Reopen roadmap. Step 2 underway. Where's it? It just took me to, Saskatchewan's reopening roadmap. Step 1, May 30th. 3 weeks passed and 70% of the people 40 and above have received the first dose. Yeah. Step 2, 3 weeks passed, first dose. Step 1, step 3. Oh, that's a threshold. Okay. We're already in step 1. Who cares about step 1? Give me step 2. Step 2, June 20th. So that we're in step 2. Really? June 20th. As of June 20th, no capacity thresholds in retail and personal care services. An occupancy level must be maintained that allows staff and customers to maintain 2 meters of physical distance. Okay, so we were already at that in pharmacies because they're essential service. So we didn't have the capacity threshold. We just had ability to maintain for the longest time. Actually, that's a lie. At the very end, like November, right before I quit, or maybe October, they switched to 25% of our fire capacity, our standard occupancy. But like when I was at London Drugs, that was like 270 people, which I don't think we could have maintained physical distancing with that many people in the store. So they're removing. You still need 2 meters or a structural barrier. Dance floors and buffets are prohibited. Places of worship, no changes. 30% capacity, 150, whichever's less. Conference banquet cannot accept 150. Gyms of no champ. Seasonal activities, no restrictions. Activities, adult use, sport, recreation. Long-term health care. Post-secondary protocols. Secondary protocols. Daycare, current. Private indoor 15. Public indoor 150. Private outdoor 150. Public outdoor 150. Okay, step 3, July 11th. Well, this is the good one. Masking. Although masking will no longer be required under the public health order, some people may still wish to wear masks based on their own risk assessment and comfort level depending on the circumstances. Masking requirements will also be in effect in certain workplaces at the discretion of owners operators. Okay, so basically July 11th, I no longer have to wear a mask, though I still have to respect the individual's their place, right? Like if they say we still want masks, we still gotta wear masks. Which is good. I think that what will probably happen, and what I actually agree with, is if people continue to have their employees wear masks just for a little while longer, or at least say, hey, until you yourself have gotten your second dose and are 14 days past that second dose, please wear a mask. But I wouldn't tell the public to wear a mask. You're just asking for trouble. And honestly, you're at this point, there's only so much you are responsible for in assuring the safety of your customers, and we've done that, right? I think we've done that. I mean, not everyone's always followed it, but just saying. If you're organizing a larger event for later in the summer, there are guidelines. Although physical distancing no longer required, consider spacing and separation for those attending through messaging or crowd control barriers. All washrooms and commonly touched surfaces should continue to receive enhanced cleaning and disinfection. Employees and volunteers should be aware of public health prevention practices, blah, 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 blah. All right, so there you go. But it didn't tell me. Okay. It doesn't specifically say anything other than that, but I assume that there's no restrictions on anything. You don't have to maintain physical distancing, but be respectful. I think that's what that basically says. Okay, cool. I mean, honestly, I'm good with either way, because while I think once you've had COVID or have had the vaccine, you are sufficiently, in my opinion, based on what I've read and understood, you are safe. You are as safe as you're going to be. Now, some people say you should get the vaccination, and even if you've had COVID, and that is true. It does boost your immunity because there are slightly different looking variations, and especially if you've got one of the variant under COVID. But honestly, I don't see the difference between getting the standard Pfizer, say, vaccination, which gives you 90% efficacy, and getting COVID in the first couple of months. So, but I'm not a doctor. And I don't think, here's another thing, don't necessarily listen to doctors, listen to scientists. Doctors are the practitioners who apply the medicines that the scientists understand. And sometimes I worry because not all doctors have the same level of information because they're practitioners. They're there to understand symptoms, not underlying microbiology, whatever. So I say that only because I've seen a couple of doctors that frankly kind of scare me. They kind of scare me. Okay, back to fuck. I mean, I'm sure you guys are like, stop talking about COVID. Let's talk about Raid. I do want to finish my thought. I don't care because there are more important things for me to be angry about. And I think that's probably true for every single American, Canadian, world person watching this. Whether or not you like the way that COVID's been handled, whether or not you like masks, there's probably more important things in your lives to worry about. I think from a Republican standpoint, you're probably worried about the target on guns. Now, I'm not going to get into the debate about it, but what I'm saying is, if you're one of those people, that probably should be more important to you than whether or not you wear a mask. And if you're, for example, you're into the Black Lives Matter movement, it's probably more important for you to show and to support the sustained effort of improving the treatment and equality of African Americans in the Western civilization, particularly America, but obviously it streams far beyond just African Americans and more about people of color throughout the world. If that's something that's important to you, it probably should be more important than whether or not you're wearing a mask and whether or not someone else is wearing a mask. So that's my thought of the day. We like getting political. Although I did not give you a stance. Now, if you want to know my stance on any of this stuff, come over to Twitch, where I'm more than happy to voice my opinion. But here, my only opinion is that there's more important things to get angry about than some of the more trivial pursuits in the name of COVID that we have gone through, such as social distancing and masks. But I digress. So Fame needs more books. I think I just got a book today too. Okay, what's going on with this? By the way, I want to fight somebody. I want to fight somebody right now. Barium! I want my free shit. There's a full energy. There's a 25k. Can I hit enter? Enter. Can I right click it? I want my stuff. Is there something in the I just got home today. And in case you guys are wondering, the Discord channel with the most ats, so I had like most notifications, was Smiley. So Smiley, chill the fuck out, bruh. I was gone for like 4 days. I left Friday night. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay. whatever. 5. Fuck off. Point being, holy Jesus, he had like 50. Saffron also. Saffron, like every one of his main people gets an at whenever they go live. So Lyrical, him, and everybody. There's a lot of ads there. But Smiley even beat that. And I think Smiley's only promoting himself. Shameless. Shameless, bro. Shameless. Just messing with you. Just messing with you. By the way, if you get political in my comments down below, I'll probably not see it. But if I do see it, I will probably delete it. And what I'm saying is, hey, you can say I disagree with you, or I agree with you, Cap. But don't get rude or stupid, or go ultra viewpoint either way, because that's not what this is about. You can say I think that people should be more involved in masks, because that's just a counter to what I'm saying. But if you say people who don't wear masks are devils, or people who do wear masks are devils, then it's kind of like, go fuck yourself. Find a channel that cares about that shit more than mine. As I just incite all of you and be like, don't say anything. I know I just made 10-minute commentary, but now I'm saying don't fucking say anything. I'm gonna open this. This is my apology to all of you. Go fuck yourself. Okay, explain to me. Don't explain to me. I don't care. It's the birthday thing, whatever that one is, where after 23 people, the next one, blah, 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 blah. But I've gotten so many dupes of even rares, and I guess I'm kind of sitting on more than half rares now. Yeah, maybe I'm overreacting. Okay, yeah, I guess. I just feel like I've gotten dupe epics, which kind of pisses me off, because I have 4 out of 3,200 epics here, and I've gotten a dupe mistress, I believe it was. As an example, I have in orcs, right? I've 3 of 58. Like, was it 12? 13? And I've got 2 blood feathers already. Come on, look at all the other ones I could have had that weren't that. It just seems like it's a little soon to get the dupe epic. And it's not just 1 or 2. I've gotten quite a few of dupe epics. So, a little bit sus, as the hip kids say. Where were we anyway? So, okay, we're currently working on books for Coffin Smasher. I might actually... Oh no, we didn't get any new books. We're waiting for that gold, baby. We're up to 9 books. I might have enough books to actually book whatever I pull. I mean, no guarantees yet, but you never know. Damn it. I think I got the epic on my regular. I did get a book, but it must have been on my main account. Okay, what do we gotta do now? Do I do my daily? So, shit, I don't know if I can. So, dupe. Let's fuck it. I don't really matters. Juliana came just a bit too late. I might still build her out for Faction Wars eventually, but I think if I didn't get Fang, she would be a great alternative for the clan boss, because she does have an HP burn, she does have a poison, but it's much less consistent. Which is again, yet another example of a champion who's been crept out of popularity in this game by the sheer number of alternatives that have come in this game that just do it better. Look at this, 100% HP burn for 3 turns, but it's on her A3, so it's on a 5-turn cooldown, right? Then you have her A2, which is a crit rate, who cares? Places a 5% poison on the target for 3 turns if this attack is critical. It's not twice, it's just 1. It is a 3-turn, nice, but... and then you have to have Romero for that, so who cares? And then her A1 does actual turn meter boosts, right? Which is not necessarily good, but you need the critical because you need that for the poison, right? and that's on a 5-turn cooldown. So you compare Juliana to Fane, right? Both standard epics. One's Spirit, one's Magic Affinity. She's got a decreased defense and weaken on a booked 4-turn cooldown, not 5-turn. 100% with books. Oops. Her A2 has a 100% when booked chance of putting 2 5% poisons for 2 turns. So that's 4 turns of total poison instead of 3. And puts in decreased attack for 2 turns for the clan boss. And then on top of that, she can steal 5% of the turn meter, which does not matter in this particular case, but for the clan boss. But in general, and they can both hit without looking at the multipliers. I would say they both hit reasonably similar, although I think Fane might edge her out slightly in damage. So you have a decreased defense, a weaken on a 4-turn cooldown. You have a 3-turn cooldown on 4 turns of poison instead of 3. Plus, like, it's 3 instead of 5 turn. Plus, you have a decreased attack. Like, Juliana it can't even compare, and she should be able to compare. So, that's what. Anytime you're thinking, what do you mean by player creep or champion creep? I mean, there's power creep, which means as you play, you tend to be able to min-max your champions better, and you tend to have more of them at the highest level you can get them at, which means your total power is higher, therefore your ability to get through more content in the game, both period and quicker, happens. That's power creep. But this is more like, I guess, champion obsolescence might be the more apt word to use, where the new champions in the game being built based on kind of overall player feedback and where the game is standing right now causes some of these older players to be woefully outpaced. And champions that were strong, like Juliana 2 years ago was a very strong champion. You pulled her earlier, you were doing fucking cartwheels. Is now kind of irrelevant. Like, I wouldn't build her for clan boss, right? 5-turn, she's only got HP burn and 1 poison. Wouldn't touch her, right? Plus, you got all the different ways of balancing your team out, and she just gets turn meter, which pain in the ass. Although I wonder how she'd do in a 2-to-1 because of her turn meter thing. Might be interesting to see what Juliana can do. I haven't particularly tested her, but like that's what you use. Painkeeper does this as well, but you don't need this if you're not using man-eaters. But to do a proper 2-to-1, you need the turn meter. Huh. Maybe that's something for me to try out. I have Juliana built on my other channel. Upgrade a champion to rank 4? I don't think I can I? Oh, yes, I can. Jebediah, Houndspawn. We're rocking it now. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments down below. Who next? I'm torn. Again, as usual. I still have Apothecary, who at some point needs to be considered for upgrade. I do believe I now have a banner for him. So it's before my excuse was I don't have a banner for him, so he's not really going to get much out of it. But now I believe I have 11 extra speed on an HP banner, so it's probably worth upgrading him. But I also have Rearguard Sergeant, Umbral Enchantress, both very good. I think Umbral becomes less important now because I was going to use her in Arena to help with a slower comp, but now that I can get to Gold 1, maybe we can get there easily. I'm in Gold 1 without trying. I've almost hit Gold 2 several times. I don't really know if I need her. I mean, I still want her. She's still a top 10, I would say, epic, but it's not as pressing of a need. So who would be better? Let's take a look. Okay, sorry. You guess. With all the champions you can't see, I just want to get these up. I just want to get these. Or I'll forget. We're chatting like little chatties, little fucking chatty McChattums. I'm like, what the fuck was I talking about? Who was I talking about? Hey, Bert. Okay. So, you see the epics we got here. Okay. So, the case to be made for each of them. Dark Aethel, no. No. I mean, maybe I'll have to at one point to get through Faction Wars, but I doubt it. Vogoth, he's a long-term investment. Don't think I need him anytime soon, but he's a very good champion to have built out, so at some point. Juliana, she's really relegated to Faction Wars. The best thing about Bloodfeather, although I do have two, one maybe for Faction Wars, might not be a bad idea, but really she's about the fusion. Rockbreaker, he's my newest epic. Yeah, maybe. I mean, certainly I already have a couple of dwarfs, so that might help me progress in Dwarf Faction Wars. But do I really want to be at the point where I'm choosing champions for Faction Wars when I don't yet have Pathfinder 13? I don't have level 20 of the other dungeons yet, so he could actually help against Fire Knight technically because he has the counter. I mean, it's only one extra hit though, so it's kind of a meh. Excruciator, again, she's an interesting idea, but I just think that Gal Longbraids is better than she is. I mean, you could, depends on the thing, right? Like you could argue either one of them depending on what you're doing. But I did take Painkeeper to level 5. Definitely at a future level 6. Just that ability to heal and of course reduce cooldowns is really nice. He's food. She's food because I already have. I can do the level 60 her. But my thought is I've got Seeker, but again, because I'm now in gold, I don't know if that's really a priority. Rearguard Sergeant is because she will go into my clan boss. And if I am doing, if I'm getting serious about, based on my roster, about Arena, I think Gal Longbraids. Because right now she can one-shot some champions, but most of the time she needs to use both her attacks, her A3, then her A2 or A1, depending on how much damage I do. But at 60, I feel like she can one-shot anybody with her A3, and then one-shot anybody with her A2, which means she can delete 2 people. And then, of course, Umbral, I don't think I need to explain anymore. Also, keep in mind, don't have books for any of these champions. My book woes. I want books on Painkeeper, but I'm not done with books on Helm Smasher or Coffin Smasher. And our epic books right now are going on Fane. Still got a lot, right? She's only got a couple books here, a book here. Epic books are hard to come by. She doesn't need books, really. A little extra damage, the cooldown would be nice, but not integral. Here, yeah, extra damage is always nice, but not integral damage. So I'm almost thinking her, and only because like Umbral needs books, and I did put some books into her, but because of how things shaped out, I stopped. And she really needs these books, I think. I feel these are nice, but these are important because that gives her the 100% provoke. And I want to finish Fane because Fane's clan boss, and I want to get to a Nightmare clan boss too. So, and she's not going to help with that, whereas Rearguard will. But again, Rearguard, she needs this cooldown, right? Arguably, although I do have, because I have Coffin Smasher, this is less important, but it's good to have the backup. And having that debuff, extra debuff chance is also nice. Though I'm using War Maiden, I'd like to replace War Maiden with her, because between her and a fully booked Fane. But again, that's what? So I need 3, if it worked perfectly, I need 5 books on Rearguard. And I need 8 books. So I need 13 epic books. That could be years. So this is why, long story short, I think my next champion might be Gala Longbraids 60. Because I don't need to put books. It'll be her or Apothecary, because both of them don't need books. They're already they have the books I need. And that'll give me some time to continue to put up Fane. Once Fane gets closer to being done, then maybe we'll look at Rearguard, because I'll be able to start booking her. But I just think like she's not going to have any added benefit over War Maiden until she gets books in her, and especially until Fane gets books in her, so she can put the defense down, and then just Rearguard be there to make sure it stays up. So those are my thoughts, but tell me what you think. Who else do we have? I'm getting closer to either Mistress or Chaplain, because at level 18 Dragon, if I could outfit her to hit hard enough, I think I could get to level 20 Dragon. And even more so if I could get her to hit hard enough at, revives, either or. I think the only other one I might think about is this, it's not Ripper, it's Flesh Terror, right? Jotun, I don't know. And the rest of them are just... I do have Grave Chill. I actually probably don't need her now, but I was considering putting her in. But when I got Fane, I'm like, nah, the extra poisons through Fane are more than enough. So yeah, there's my life story in a nutshell. I think I'm going to do... God, I might do Chaplain. Because she's already booked. And I think I can start gearing her out for some damage, right? And I think she would legitimately improve my dungeons. I mean, especially Ice Golem. Like, she's not good for Ice Golem 20, but getting to it. And Dragon, where I think she would be extremely helpful with an AoE heal. How many books did I put into her? She does have this on cool. That's still 5 turn even with them. Again, I talk about it. Here's another one that just seems to be like 3 turn cooldown on a single continuous heal for 2 turns on 2 allies. And then this on a 5 turn cooldown. That seems like it's a bit of a... She's not as good as she was a year ago. I think we're going to do Chaplain. Let me know. Am I crazy? Chaplain... I think Gala or Chaplain, because neither of them need books. Both of them should improve my account on their level 60 versus their level 50. The biggest difference, and the reason why I'm leaning towards Chaplain, is putting Chaplain to 60 will greatly enhance her abilities. Especially, let's see, we should probably take a look at this. If I have an attack, and I have an attack with the sub-attack, that's huge, because that will give her extra, 500 attack? Plus she'll have over 1,000 attack, I think, once she's level 60. Ooh! I don't know! And for those of you, again, just in recap, the reason why I haven't done Apothecary yet is because I don't need him to be. He's already fast enough for what I do. I do have a banner, so it's a little bit closer. I have this one here with some speed on it. So even got an HP substat. So that's good for him, right? That's a bonus. So it makes it a little bit easier to 6-star him now. But you don't really need him 6-star to do everything you need him to do, which is boost and heal. He can do that without being 6-star. That's why I've been holding off on him. Because definitely he should be 6-star at some point. But I think... The upgrade to him for being 6-star is not as strong as the upgrade on somebody's objective. So that's my thought, but I'm willing to change my mind. Or Chaplain or Gala. Those are the 3 that I'm looking at. But I can also hear arguments on Rearguard and Umbral. Keeping in mind, don't have books. I won't have books for a month, at least, based on what I've been seeing. Right, because I need to get Fane. Fane has to be booked fully. And because of the way her skill distribution is, I mean, I guess this doesn't really matter. So we need at least 8 books on her. And then we've got, 4 missed. So it's 8 to 12 books. That's a long fucking time. That's going to take a long time. Whereas you see Chaplain's already fully booked, so she's not a big deal. He's already fully booked, not a big deal. And then, I guess Seeker would be the dark horse. because he doesn't really need books. Yes, this increases this. So eventually, if I'm doing 2-to-1, White Whale, any of those unkillable comps using Seeker, it'd be nice to have him there. But I think that's a long ways away for me. Those are my thoughts. And let's leave it at that. We're 45 minutes in. It's good to be back. I'll see you streaming Friday. I hope to see you on Friday, 4 p.m. on the Saffron Man's podcast. We will be doing No More Jockeys. Ivy League Gaming, myself, and Saffron. And then I will immediately after that continue drinking, and we will do my birthday celebration, which was actually the 22nd. But because I just got home today, we're going to do it on Friday. So there you go. Thank you for joining me for my rambling 45-minute. I apologize if I offended anyone with my thoughts on any sort of topic that I mentioned. I'm not really sorry, but I'm sorry if you get offended, because that wasn't the intent. Though I'm not sorry for saying it. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm a celebrity who's like, yeah, I'm sorry because you're mad at me, but I'm not sorry for saying it because it kind of felt like it needed to be said. I've learned my lesson, but I haven't really learned my lesson. I don't know. Thank you all. Please be safe, be kind, and we'll see you in the next video.